Hello, fellow students and practitioners of homeopathy. Today, I will be talking about the homeopathic remedy gunpowder, or black gunpowder as it's also known. I'll be discussing it mainly from the viewpoint of Dr. Dorothy Shepherd in her book, Magic of the Minimum Dose. This is an amazing book. It's described here right on the front cover as impressive case histories by a world-famous homeopath demonstrating the superiority of homeopathy. And she's related lots of experiences with patients and homeopathic solutions, and she's related them in her own narrative style. So the gunpowder remedy, I'll be discussing it mainly from the viewpoint of found in this book, from the chapter called Gunpowder as a Prophylaxis of Sepsis, and that is on page 156. So this page number is here actually, but this is 156. So let's begin. Gunpowder is made up of carbon, sulfur, and niter. Niter is also known as saltpeter or potassium nitrate, historically used in gunpowder. Together, these powerful substances create a remedy of great potency. Gunpowder was used by North American Indians to treat poisonous snake bites. Soldiers in the past took gunpowder in the crude form, so it was called crude niter, mixed in hot water in teaspoonful doses of some kind to treat some kinds of suppurations. According to Dr. Shepherd, the remedy gunpowder in minute homeopathic doses can very effectively treat blood poisoning, not by triggering a direct germ-killing response, but instead by increasing the normal antiseptic action of the blood and raising immunity. Dorothy Shepherd relates a story about an East Anglian rector who noticed that all the farm hands working at his farm regularly became infected with blood poisoning at the time of paring the cloven hooves of sheep suffering from foot rot. Their arms would become swollen and black from the fingertips to the armpits. One shepherd, however, did not suffer from this. He was able to prevent the gangrenous blood poisoning by taking black gunpowder mixed with cheese and eaten in a sandwich. The rector farmer was very impressed with this method of preventing the serious affliction which usually ended the careers of shepherds, causing them to look for other employment. The rector passed this knowledge on to others, and blood poisoning disappeared entirely from the village. In order to kill germs in a wound, often strong topical antiseptics are applied, which can end up also damaging healthy living cells of the body and lowering the vitality of the area. This is why some wounds take longer to heal. A well-indicated remedy raises blood vitality and resistance against the hostile invading army of germs. Gunpowder 3X acts promptly and painlessly in cases of blood poisoning, septic cuts and sores, and septic eruptions. Septic injuries or wounds can be treated locally using natural tinctures. Dorothy Shepherd shares here she shares her formula for dressing, where the septic part is carefully cleaned with some boiled water and dried gently with sterilized soft cotton, after which the tincture of calendula or common marigold is topically applied in the proportion of 1 teaspoonful to half a pint of boiled or sterilized water. Tincture of Hamamelis may be similarly used instead of calendula. Hamamelis, as you know, is also known as witch hazel. Additionally, Dorothy Shepherd suggests the use of gunpowder 3x or 6x to treat herpes around the right side of the nose and the right eyebrow. This is as proven by Dr. Clark, who took black gunpowder 2x and produced severe facial herpes around the right side of the nose and the right eyebrow. Hence, the author asserts that gunpowder 3x can be an excellent prophylaxis and provide protection against sepsis and harmful germs, in that wounds and injuries will not become septic if cleaned and topically treated as described above from the dressing. And a tablet or a pill of gunpowder 3x is taken 3 to 4 times daily for 2 to 3 days. This method is better than applying very strong antiseptics. Suppurations caused by poison gnat bites can also be efficiently treated with gunpowder 3x, administered similarly. Another anecdote that Shepherd relates in this particular chapter is about a woman who, while taking gunpowder 3x for some minor septic condition, experienced increased menstrual flow. Okay. So as you can see, this is an extremely small, short chapter, but this remedy is not commonly used, so I thought to discuss it here. Her period was naturally scanty, the lady who experienced increased menstrual flow. Normally, the flow was scanty and painful, but during the use of gunpowder 3x, a good free flow was established, which also helped to reduce menstrual cramps and pain. From then onwards, this lady would take gunpowder 3x, of course prepared homeopathically, every 2 hours at the beginning of her period. Gunpowder has an expelling effect on the uterine mucous membrane and has been known as an abortifacient amongst the working class, according to Dorothy Shepherd. And herein ends my brief talk about gunpowder in homeopathy, as discussed in the book, The Magic of the Minimum Dose by Dorothy Shepherd. I hope you found it useful. Catch you in the next video. Bye for now.